Yeah, well, it's just a bit of my coding for my racing game I'm writing in BASIC. Anyway, FB64, 8,1. We'll auto load that. Let's have a look what we're going to do for 1986. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to close the curtains over there. Wow, that is really bright actually. The camera really flickers a lot lately. I don't know why. Really annoying actually. I looked at the recorded footage for Panther off the camera files and it was horrendous. So I'm not going to redo that. Plus my PC blue screened yesterday while I was trying to stitch together another file. So from now on we're just going to have to fit everything into 5959 because I'm not having it blue screen again because I had to spend 2 hours getting it to work again. And the reason for that is because basically Windows updated. I got absolutely fucking fed up with the updates. It seemed to be like every 2 or 3 days. So I basically downloaded a program and said don't improve this version of Windows unless it applies to the 2016 version or something like that. Anyway. And so when it did blue screen, it kind of fucked everything up. So I turned it off, turned it back on, and nothing was coming up on the taskbar, not even the pinned applications. And when I run something from a desktop shortcut, it still didn't appear on the taskbar. And I think there was some other problem as well. So I was like, fuck you. So I went on the thing and it still had the business like, you only had like the option to sleep or hibernate. The other one was update and shut down and update and restart. And so I selected update and shut down and it did update and restart. And it come up with this thing saying cleaning Windows, which is really dumb. I think they could have worded it better. Basically it means fixing something, I guess. I couldn't really hear the hard drive. I left it going for quite a while and it was stuck at 0%. I was like, great, I have to buy another PC. But we've kind of played everything except stuff on the hit pack thing. So yeah, let's load up Jet Set Willy 2. So then I had to force it to shut down. So I had done the updating, configuring updates, or Windows is updating, whatever. That went up to 100%. It went to the screen and there was nothing on the taskbar. Programs running, pinned applications, even whatever. So then it did the cleaning Windows bullshit, stuck at 0%, even though I told it to shut down and not restart. And then I kept my finger on the power button until it went off, put it back on, and it come up with Windows is configuring updates. So I was like, we've already done that, and then it worked. But now I'm paranoid about the fucking machine blue screen. But everything come back fine. So the last video I did was like 59 minutes 59 seconds, and then you'll get about another 4 to 6 minutes after that. But I'm not going to do that anymore. Whenever the battery runs out at 59 minutes 59 seconds, that's really what we're going to do. We're going to leave it at that. So anyway, let's close the old figures down. All the heating's off, not that you'd know it in this room. One slim radiator because the other one had a leak in it and we had to take it off. Leak on the bleed valve, the only place where you can't fucking fix it, of course. There we go. And obviously we've got Chucky with us, as you can hear. with his, you know, sonic boom levels of, this shit gonna work? I'm sure they should work, but it's not looking good. What a shitty crack. I'd rather they didn't do this fucking shit actually. Just don't pack it, just... Yeah, how do I get rid of this shit? I don't want to fucking see. Are these just docks? Oh no, it's a shitty crack. Ah, Jesus, laser a bunch of fucking knobs as well. No. No. End of it. Get on with it, mate. Get over yourselves. You're a bunch of shitty crackers anyway. Wow, that is really, really too bright for the camera now. That's too dark. The camera is a little bit brighter than what it records, so... So when it goes blue and red, yeah. I think that'll have to do. I think what it is, I put the contrast up while I was coding. Yeah, see. So we'll have that up a bit now. Sweet music. I think unlike Pyjama Rama, you just have to collect everything before you can finish the game. This is too dark, man. You're going to have to put up with everything else. So. How do I get on there then? Oh, I think you have to get up there from the other... Oh, actually, how do you... Oh, I think they dissolve, do they? No, they don't. So you have to... So I'm not sure which is the best way to go. Whether you go on the bottom... I think he's a bit faster if you jump, but you got to be careful with that shit. So luckily you don't have to jump him, because I don't think you could. No, you couldn't actually. Yeah, it's another thing. You have to jump through the stairs, I think, or something. Yeah, it's definitely a rushed game, and this is a mildly improved version of the original rushed game. So. Shit. This is why you get so many lives, because the game is a bit fucked, really. Standard platforming fodder, really. There's nothing special about this game at all. Doesn't have any of the design genius with ah shit, no, that's no good for me. I think the sound's just fucked up. Yeah, so you have to go up here and now wait for him before you can go down a level. So, yeah, and there's a lot less going on the screen, so it's not a great game. I never thought much of this game. The best thing about this particular thing, Jet Set Willy 2, is the title screen music, because I like the original tune, so... Yeah, it's inferior to Manic Miner, so... Oh crap, is he going to come all the way? It's probably why I don't really remember playing this. But I do remember getting it, I think it was about £7. Yeah, see, this room's no good for me. Because you have to collect everything before you can go in that room. Oh, crap. How do I get up there then? Ah, bollocks. So I do have to go back now. Oh, shit. Let's just wait here. Oh, crap. I didn't know he'd come back that quickly. He does. Oh, yeah, he does. So you can wait. So that's a safe spot. Yeah, I'm not feeling any of the design genius of Matthew Smith in this game. He's rushed. It's an unfinished game. So he goes really fast, so... Yeah, so you have to go all the way round, so it's a really tedious game on top of everything else. I have to wait for this thing to move along. So this one's a bit tricky, but there's nothing compared to the original game. So, sorry, not the original game, Manic Miner, his original game. So now we have to go back, basically. Hopefully we can drop that much, yeah. Then we have to drop down here. It's just so Spartan. It's just, it looks rubbish, actually, compared to Manic Miner, so there's just not that much. This is the first screen where, you know, things are kind of different, and it's kind of dumb because you're a bird but you still have to jump like a bloke, so why is that? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I'm going to stick with the idea that this is basically an unfinished game. Well, Jet Set Willy is an unfinished game, and this doesn't really do much to help that situation, so... It's kind of brutal, actually. Ah, Jesus Christ, see? Ah, bollocks, mate. But you do have to collect everything. So... yeah, I don't know, I probably bought it because everyone's like, oh, Jet Set Willy's brilliant. It's brilliant, it's better than Manic Miner. And I was like, okay then, well we have to try it then, don't we, obviously. And they don't dissolve either, so how do I get down there? Oh shit. And they're kind of infuriating. It's like, the difficulty level is just ridiculous on some things and piss easy on the others. You know, it just don't really work for me. So you can go through them. So I have to wait until he's right down the bottom. And of course that happens. So I've got no idea how you get there because they don't thingy. So yeah, that's not a good game. I don't care what any Spectrum owner says, or even C64, Amstrad, whatever. I think Jet Set Willy is a shit game. It's mediocre at best, and Manic Miner is the best single screen platform game that was ever made, as long as you play it on Spectrum with a Kempston joystick interface and a decent joystick, or the C64. I think the Amstrad version is okay, it plays fine on the MSX and the old Memotech things. Never, I can't remember what it's like on the BBC Micro, actually, but it's really about the jump controls. As long as the jump controls ain't too fucked up and there's no slowdown, then it's fine. Obviously there's no slowdown on the C64 version, and my friend who had a Spectrum, he wasn't allowed visitors around, so we never went round his house to play Spectrum games. This is why I don't actually have, you know, any kind of, well, I played, yeah, I played Jetpack on the Spectrum, and I played something else on the Spectrum, but there's only those 2 times really, because that was at computer clubs. So I've obviously got more than one crack of and Tyriad is a really difficult game because of the stupid controls. It's like Dark Castle. You thought Dark Castle was bad, try fucking, and it's a real shame because you know, obviously Dark Castle has got shit graphics, but Sacred Armour of Antiriad has nice graphics, so it's more of a loss. My joints are a bit funny, must be the beer. So, now what you've probably noticed is so far I haven't had any racing games at Christmas, which is absolutely true. The first Christmas where I had a new racing game to play was Buggy Boy. Oh no, Chucky's near the keyboard. I'm going to have to move those games so he can sit on the TV. Wow, this roll up is taking ages. It's still very foggy today, but I haven't set up the Amiga 1000 yet, and kind of ridiculous because there's a massive 55-inch LCD TV which has only got HDMI inputs, taking up a huge amount of space. So I don't know where I'm going to put the TV that I'm going to use with a ColecoVision, because I can't use the Amiga monitor either with a Coleco. It's RF output only. Right, buddy, did you move the camera? No? Okay. Shit, no, we're going to have a normal version. Because like I said, my Christmas games were all originals. slightly fast, but it's not a bad instrument. But buddy, don't pull my jumper. People keep buying me polyester crap. These are woolen jumpers. Yeah, my mum's such a millennial. She's like, well, throw out your old jumpers if you ain't got room for the new shit we buy. Obviously, she didn't say shit. And then my point to her was, why would I throw away woolen jumpers and replace them with polyester jumpers or whatever this crap is, and then have to have the heating on even longer because they don't actually keep you warm? And then she said, well, wear a t-shirt underneath it. I was like, I already wear a t-shirt underneath my woolen jumper. And my dad said he's right. So mum got the hump and said, okay, won't buy you any clothes ever again. I was like, great, I'm glad that's sorted. Okay, how do you start the bloody game? Oh, F1. MC. So this is sort of like Gauntlet meets Commando with horrible BBC Micro palette colours. The only colour here that isn't on the BBC Micro is fucking orange or brown, whatever you call it. And I suppose pink for your guy. But these are not good palette choices at all. I'd rather they used white instead of yellow. Yellow and green just don't work. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, energy dead. Okay then. I don't know, someone fucking wrote this, sent it into Elite, and it's like, okay, we called it Duet Commando 2. And people have... But it was only ever released on this hit pack thing. It might have got a budget release later, but I don't think it did actually. Oh no. Right, okay, so they're the monster generators. So a single shot from your machine gun, single bullet, will take out an entire like fucking thing there. It's relentless as well. It's too difficult from level 1, probably because there's hardly any fucking... So I picked something up, looked like a $sign over a... Okay, so, but where's the extra food and stuff like that you get with Gauntlet? And the equivalent of magic? Okay, we're completely blocked in, so we have to... Now we've got spaceships there, so that's great. I didn't think much of this game back then, and I still don't actually. I mean, some slight modification to the code and change the graphics, and you could actually make something like Garrison. If someone could just put in the enemy graphics and all that from Gauntlet 1 into Garrison, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, they're monster generators. Well, that's what I'm calling it. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Alright, see enough of that. So it's just parallax now. How long we got? Probably about 25 minutes with parallax, so we're going to have fun with parallax. It is a very difficult game if you want to complete it, but you can pick up and play the game. Depends on your aspirations as a gamer. Back then, all I wanted was to see the next level, and if the graphics looked exactly the same and it was the same gameplay, then pretty much gave up on it. I didn't like repetitive games, so. What's that? Snowball Sunday. Maybe I'll chuck that in with a request. It's a personal request by me to myself. I really would like to see an archive of all the Remember cracks. I would download all of those because they all. I don't think I've. Maybe once I found a Remember crack that don't work with the SD to IC. Only once. I was getting quite foggy now. Maybe we should play Monty Mole, but the camera's going to need to charge for about 2 hours. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know where my original is. It's a funny thing. I haven't got that many original copies of the games that I had. For some reason, Parallax and Whizball didn't really turn up in like the games that were bundled with C64s. I never really went out of my way to get like multiple copies, so until I've unpacked everything and everything is on shelves, I'm going to have to buy at least 2 narrow bookshelves because they're deeper and the magazines fit better, and because the shelves are like narrow that they sit on, they don't warp as much from the weight, and magazines weigh a ton. So I need 2 of those, and I should be able to unpack at least all the computer related stuff. Buddy, what are you doing? Hey! Shh! What are you doing there? Huh? What are you doing? Stop going in the bin. Shit, I should have read the documents because they are the instructions. Fantastic loading screen, which got ripped off on that Amiga game Insanity Fight. It was a spaceship anyway. The rest of Insanity Fight is a pretty shit game. I'd rather play Terra Cresta on the C64. That's what it was like if you came from the C64 to the Amiga. All these mediocre shoot 'em ups were turning up on the ST and Amiga in like 86, 87. Horrible. Stuff like Plutos. Shit. I don't think the high score saver works. Well, it don't really matter. Don't want it to work anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Sensible did much better stuff on the C64 technically than the Amiga. Micro Soccer on the C64 looks less Amstrad than fucking Sensible Soccer, World of Soccer 94, 95 or whatever the last one was. Sensible Golf wasn't much better. Cannon Fodder isn't exactly pushing the Amiga chipset to a busting point, but it's an okay game. First bit of this sounds like Three Blind Mice to me. Yeah, the camera's really not liking these rasters because it's recording at 29.9 frames per second. I remember that. You're a real man now, and that's spelt wrong. It should be U''RE, not your. How can I get that wrong? Jimmy and Bimmy. I've got to use the other dipstick, have I? Someone should really change that. Chucky, stop going through the bins, come on. Shh. Stop it, leave him alone, come on. Oh crap. So when you first play this game you think it's like Time Pilot 84, and I suppose it is, but that's not really what the game is about. You have to land, get the scientists, you have to get some oxygen I think. Chucky! No, see you can't go on there. There's shit on there. Come on, buddy. I don't have any scientists, so you don't need to so exit shit. I like this music. I parked in the wrong place, of course. That's what the ammunition is for. Ah, no! There's no scientists in here. I've got Killy code up. Nah. That was the shortest bit of gameplay you'll ever see. I love this music as well. I became a mega hero. Enter is spelt wrong. Or entry. Let's try and play it properly. I mean, ooh, no, stay aboard. There's a, I don't want to go there, do I? Oh, there's a thing around there somewhere, so. Oh, see, that was the thing, you can go under the graphics as well. Why can't I stop there? Why won't it let me stop? Because I landed wherever I wanted before. So I don't know really. Great music and short tunes and stuff like that. There's quite a bit of delay. So, oxygen 2, 3, 4, just in case. Stun guns, I think you only need one. It's very rare that you're going to find a scientist. And I'll have some ammunition. Just to keep me out of trouble. Exit ship. There's a little scientist in it. Yes. How do I select yes, no? I'm not sure if it's taking a card now. Why is it game over? This is not good at all. But yeah, I would have read the instructions while the games were loading when I'd like come back from the shops with a new game anyway. I'd never ever play a game without reading the instructions. So we only need one stun gun and let's say 3 for ammunition, should be okay. So they are always there in the same spot, so well, obviously the yes key does work. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I don't think you need to do anything here. I'll probably run out of oxygen. So there's a lot of challenge in this game. That's the thing. And you really do need to read the instructions, otherwise you're just going to be messing about shooting stuff. So, and you have to do certain things so you can get to the next level, and I did get to about level 3, I think. It's super smooth though, and the parallax effect is nice. Pretty sure when you go to a new level the graphics change, so bloody hell, I'm not very good at this game at all. Is there anything there though? I don't think there is. Let's have a little scout around. Oh, there is something there, so my landings could be a bit better actually. I'm not sure if the oxygen gets given back. And where do you get more oxygen? Do you have to buy it? See, these are things I don't know. But this is not really a review or anything like how to play the games. I'm just playing the games that I had at Christmas, so in a less than ideal way. Yeah, see, there's nothing there of any use to me. Ah, crap. Yeah, I think it does put back the oxygen that you don't use, so I've only got one stun gun left, so I think you do have to buy more stuff, so a bit of ammunition never goes amiss. Yes. Why isn't he coming up then? So I stunned him, he's supposed to come with me, isn't he? Why is he just standing there? Now my oxygen's running out now. Ah, I killed him. Well, if you don't help the cause, mate, you're a deserter then technically, so I have to shoot you. Imagine if someone that did like Iridium like this. So as a game of Iridium you have to blow up enough of the dreadnought and then land somewhere. I don't know if you do actually have to blow all these things up. Yeah, crap. See, we got one stun gun. Not too much oxygen. Exit ship. No! There's a torpedo fish in there. Oh, there's another one there, isn't there? Why won't he fucking stop now? That's ridiculous, that is. I'm gonna fucking lose all my energy now. Just stop already, innit? It won't stop there, I don't know why. Why can you only stop on certain places and not other places? I don't get that. There must be a reason. Just stop. Right, it stopped because we run out of energy. It is a nice game to play because the game engine is nice. And there's a lot of challenge there. You just need to actually read the instructions, which I might do while the camera's on charge for a bit. So, I don't know if there's anything else I can load up. I don't know how long this video is going to go on for, because I can't remember how long I spent. Actually, we can't do that, can we? Explaining what I've done so far with my scrolling game. Racing game with a reverse scroll using a poke and a repeated SYS command. I don't know if I should show you Dirt Racer. There's not much to see yet. So I've pretty much done everything in 86, so oh, actually we ain't done World Games, have we? Master does SD to IC compatible cracks, and he always puts them in D81s. So if you've got an internal SD to IC, it's brilliant, because you never have to change discs. I do have a video of this, but it's horrendous quality, because I recorded the SX64 screen. Good, we didn't have to watch any more of that. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to come up with an intro. You know, like summer games and winter games. I don't know if it does that on this, actually. Hopefully it does, and we'll get to see it. And no, it doesn't. Practice one event. Number of joysticks 1. Practice one event. Which is log rolling is actually the most, I think it's the most impressive looking, if I'm remembering this correctly. Absolutely useless at it, and I don't have the instructions to hand. I don't have reading glasses powerful enough to read the instructions anyway, so not great, but you will get to see the graphics. I think the graphics on winter games, they're fine. It's just that the events you have, they're just not as fun for me personally. Oh, it's getting pretty damn foggy now. Let's see. Unfortunately, all the street lights are now LED ones, so they're like white. Fog look nicer with the old sodium orange street lights. I'm pretty sure it's sodium anyway. Maybe I should play Enduro.